Yeah, welcome to State of the WWE episode 114. Let's start it off light. Let's start this off light. Billy Gunn saying China. It's wrong that China is not in the WWE Hall of Fame. He was a guest on The Ring and the Cage and Stage show. Jesus. And posted by Wrestling Inc. They just kind of go over him speaking about that. But I got to tell you, man, Billy Gunn, you made a mistake. Because now you're never going to get back in the WWE after supporting China. And what is this photo that I used of Billy Gunn? I think I might have found the most feminine photo ever of Billy Gunn that I possibly... Even if he was in Billy and Chuck, I don't know if he'd find something like this. And now you got ads popping up that are just are enraging me right now. Stop. So it is what it is. Tonight is Monday Night Raw. You know, WWE tried to advertise this whole Ronda Rousey thing all week. They were like, oh, you know, we're going to have Ronda Rousey's going to be in action, as if that's going to be... That was like their sort of answer to last week. It was Seth Rollins is going to be doing an open challenge, and so their equivalent to that is Ronda Rousey's going to be in action tonight. So that's sort of their new tease or their way to get you to watch or whatever. And it's obviously it's not going to work. Because, I mean, I thought Ronda was going to be on here anyway. And if she does have a match, it's probably going to be like a really quick match. It's going to be some stupid thing that's very quick. And who cares anyway? And her opponent will be like Alicia Fox or somebody like that. And you know what? I don't even know if Alicia's on Raw anymore. I don't remember. I don't even know. That's how ridiculous stuff is right now. I couldn't even tell you where Alicia Fox is on the roster. I don't remember if it's SmackDown, Raw. I don't know, and I just don't care. But, the other stuff we're going to see on Raw tonight, there's like almost nothing to look forward to on Raw. Like, really, there's almost nothing to look forward to. What are we going to look forward to? But I want to get into this whole Xavier Woods thing. These Xavier Woods comments. I get why wrestlers are offended by some things at this point, in a way, because there's just so much negativity, and they're just like, what are we doing? But I also don't understand why the wrestlers are so butthurt, or why they aren't agreeing with the fans. You know, I mean, are they watching? Do you have to watch the product? Because I don't know if you know or not, but your wrestling ability doesn't mean that the product's good or bad. You might be a great wrestler. You might be doing things that are pretty funny and good, but the overall product sucks. Nobody can argue that. It's just everybody with a brain knows right now that this product is garbage. Now, him saying that wrestling fans are like entitled infants, I mean, I guess there's a group of everybody in the world right now that kind of sounds like an entitled infant, but I also think that fans know what they want. And if fans don't like something, they're going to tell you they don't like it. And if you want to ignore that, then that's your choice. I don't know about you, but when a certain number of Joe Cronin Show listeners say to me, hey, Joe, you know what? I'm sick of this, or I don't like that. I know that it becomes difficult when half the audience likes something and half the audience doesn't. I know exactly what that's like. But you have to balance it out now and make some sort of decision. And it just seems like they don't want to do that. So he says, when people talk about the difference between organizations, between NXT or the main roster, Woods said, so when they say like, oh man, TakeOver killed it, SummerSlam, this is going to suck, it's on the same company. What is there to complain about? What? That's what his quote is? Xavier Woods literally said, oh man, TakeOver killed it. SummerSlam, this is going to suck. It's on the same company, he says. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is. It's on the same company, sure. It's two different shows. Sorry, you don't get credit for what NXT does, Xavier. And it's also not your fault that the company sucks, that the main roster sucks. Okay? So, you know, you getting all butthurt and upset, you should be getting butthurt and upset at the suits in the back. All right? I think Xavier Woods has been drinking pancake batter out of Big E's ass. Okay? I think that's the problem. I mean, they're the same. No, they're not. People on NXT are brought up through NXT, and it's amazing what they do with the guys in NXT. The minute that they get to the main roster, they're treated like fucking retards. Xavier Woods. You really believe that Bobby Roode is being treated the same on the main roster that he was treated down in NXT? How about Ty Dillinger? So no, it's not all the same thing, because you're trying to say that. You're saying same company, which is a truth, but you're trying to sort of say it's all the same thing. No, it's not. NXT can suck. Raw can be good. SmackDown could be good. Just so happens that right now, NXT is awesome. Raw really sucks. And SmackDown just kind of sucks. So, at least you're on the second place show if you would add those three together. You know? Throughout the year, you know, I'm going to give my ratings on the whole year. Raw this year, I would give Raw for the entire year a 3 out of 10. A score of 3 out of fucking 10 is what I would give Raw for the year. I would give SmackDown probably a 4.5 out of 10 for the year. Okay? And NXT as a whole, you know, I don't know if we can compare it because they don't really have a TV show like Raw and SmackDown. I mean, I think the NXT weekly show isn't the best either because of how discombobulated it is, but it's better. So I would give NXT a 6 out of 10, and I'd probably give NXT a better grade if it was a 2-hour show that wasn't taped, or even an hour show that wasn't taped. But as far as NXT weekly, 6 out of 10 from me. Now, if you want to give the pay-per-views an overall rating, the WWE main roster pay-per-views overall all year long have probably been about a 5 or 6 out of 10. NXT, probably an 8.5 overall. I'm talking if you added them all up together. So Xavier Woods, yeah, it's all in the same company. But that doesn't mean that because NXT is awesome, I'm going to go, well, SmackDown's awesome too because NXT is awesome. It's all the same thing. No, not going to do that. Sorry, Xavier Woods. You lose. You sound like what Billy Gunn's thinking right here, which is like, hey, you know what? A lap dance with a man right now would be pretty nice. I'm just kidding. Billy Gunn would never do that. Billy Gunn's a badass. That's one thing about Billy Gunn, man. I met him in real life. Dude is a badass. You know? He'll knock you out, man. You really will. But, you know, I just think Xavier Woods' comments, and I love Xavier Woods. That's the thing. Like, I love Xavier Woods. I love the up, down, down. New Day has been one of the better things that's happened. It's getting a little eye-rolling now, but it's been one of the better things that's happened in wrestling recently. Certainly, they took what Vince gave them and took it to a great level. I love the New Day. I love everything about Xavier Woods, but I just find it weird that with a PhD, with being a wrestler, with seeing what's going on, that he would actually believe that they all just shut up and enjoy all of it, guys. Be quiet and enjoy all of it. Shut up and love Ghostbusters. It's all females. If you don't love it, you're a bigot. You're a female hater, bigot, idiot. Even if you love Sigourney Weaver and Aliens and every other woman movie that wasn't an agenda-driven piece of garbage, so you liked it because it was just a good movie. We're going to say that you're a scumbag, male chauvinist. Oh, yeah, you didn't like Last Jedi? Well, then you're a racist. You didn't like Last Jedi? Well, you must be a racist. You didn't like wrestling? Oh, you must be this. You must be that. Well, guess what? When you try to force people to like something and you do this and just say, just like it, you stupid idiots. Kind of like Diablo. Diablo 3. Diablo 4. Is Diablo 4 coming out? No, we're going to announce a mobile app. And then when the fan in the audience says, is this a joke? And all the fans start booing the mobile app, you're going to say, do you guys not have phones? Do you guys not have phones? Yeah, good idea, dude. Crap on the audience. Instead of opening your eyes and going, holy shit, there's a mistake here. You want to say that it's the fans who are entitled infants or are stupid or wrong, or it's a racist group, or it's a angry dork male, whatever, angry subculture, a small angry minority, or whatever they come up with. Well, guess what? That small angry minority is leaving in a majority. It's becoming a majority. Because now you have about 2.1 million viewers on SmackDown. And you got about 2.4 million viewers on Raw. Used to be 11 million. Then it was 8 million. Then it was 7 million. Then it was 5 million. The majority is left. The majority has left. And it is leaving at increasing numbers now. So you can make the millions in Saudi Arabia. You can make the millions with this deal and that deal and this deal and that deal and every other deal you do going forward. Yay. But guess what? Those areas are being tarped off at your house shows. Those areas are being tarped off at Raw and SmackDown. Raw and SmackDown, shows that people would kill people to get into back in the day. They're sold out. Now, they're giving away $20 front bowl tickets, I'm hearing, tonight at Raw. That's the rumor. Don't know if can't clarify that, but we'll see tonight by the pictures that you guys send if you're at Raw tonight. We're going to look. If it's majorly tarped off, then you know those rumors are probably true. That's not good. What are you going to do when there's giant patches of empty people on a live TV show on Mondays and Tuesdays? And what are you going to do when the audience drops below 1.8 million eventually, and the WWE Network drops to under 2 million and drops and drops? Will there be a move made? Or will you simply continue to sit there and blame the spoiled infant fans? And listen, I get it. Everybody and their mother is screaming left and right about, I think this guy should be pushed. I think that guy should be pushed. I think this guy's a bad guy. This guy's a good guy. What are they doing to this guy? Oh, I'm canceling the network. I get it. You can't listen to all the friggin' noise. It's just not possible. But what you can do is say there's a chunk of people who enjoy what we're doing right now no matter what we do. And there's a chunk, a smaller chunk, but a big chunk of people who want change. And there may be another chunk out there that might actually watch and come back and watch if we were to do something better. But you don't even take that risk. You continue to get more lazy and more lazy and more lazy. It's just more lazy every single week. There's no other thing to say. It's lazier almost every week. This is the laziest I've ever seen it since 1997. Maybe 1996, actually. And I don't know. I think I probably enjoyed 95 and 96 better. But certainly since at least 97, this is the worst. We're talking over 20 years. This is the worst. I know what I'm talking about. When I was 5, it was WrestleMania 5. When I was 10, it was WrestleMania 10. When I was 14, it was WrestleMania 14 here in Boston. When I was 20, it was WrestleMania 20. When I was 30, it was WrestleMania 30. And now I'm 34, and we're coming up on WrestleMania 35. I've been watching this my entire life like a hawk. I've been a wrestler, I've been a referee, and I do commentary now for wrestling. I've been watching this like a hawk. You have to be stupid and blind. It's not the wrestlers who come out and go on these podcasts sometimes and say, they don't know, it's these goofy guys, they think they know and they don't. They have no clue. Yeah, you're right, I have no clue. I have no clue how you can put out a product this piss poor every single week. And tonight, it's Monday Night Raw. And good luck to all of us. And you get days like this where there's just almost no news to talk about wrestling-wise on the internet. Oh, here's a story. Nikki Bella reportedly, this is from WrestlingInc.com, Nikki Bella reportedly feels like she will date another wrestler or someone famous soon. That has the most clicks of anything else. Nikki Bella reportedly feels like she will date another wrestler or someone famous soon. Well, you know what? I feel like one day I might put a fucking bullet in my head. Oh! You know what? Someday I feel like, oh my God, someday I feel like I'm going to probably date someone famous or a wrestler. Oh my God, I feel like it. Shut the fuck up. This is what we got to look forward to. This is what we have to look forward to. Ridiculous. I don't understand. There is nothing to talk about other than this WWE tampering thing, which we should pull that up right now because it's going around all over the place. Ringside News. WWE is reportedly flagrantly tampering with talent under contract. This has been reported over and over again. WWE has a lot of people. Who the what is this? This is Jenkins wrote this. WWE has a lot of people people under their employ, but of course they want to move or they want more. Yeah, I get that. I'm just trying to look for facts right now. Yeah, I mean WWE is preparing for this AEW, All Elite Wrestling. It's coming. They're trying to cockblock everybody and grab up everybody so they can legally have a hand in everybody. They want to have a hand in this Billy Gunn photo, I'll tell you that. God knows I do, Mr. Ass. I love to love 'em. I love to kick 'em. I love to stick 'em. I'm gonna lick 'em. I'm an ass man. If you're somebody who's younger and never heard that theme song, you need to look up Billy Gunn's Ass Man theme because, wow, was that amazing. I thought that was great. It only lasted like 8 months or maybe even 4 months. I don't even remember. But god damn, I thought it was great. They should have never gotten rid of that. But anyway, that's really all I've got to say about that. I don't even want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I'm bored by the whole thing. I don't even care. So tonight, it's WWE Monday Night Raw. I will be live right here on the Joe Cronin Show. And if you guys haven't signed up on Patreon, guys, it's the beginning of the month. So a lot of you guys, make sure you renew your Patreon or you re-sign up again or your card might not have worked and you might not be getting my alerts on Patreon. So make sure you go to patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Use the link down below. Me and Leah just did episode 3 of our 1-hour podcast. That's up there, plus a bunch of other stuff. The Corrupted podcast from Saturday. A bunch of my bonus stuff is up on Patreon right now. And I'll see you tonight for the Monday Night Raw review live right here on the Joe Cronin Show. Goodbye. I think I'm going to date a famous wrestler someday. I think you're ready. Yeah, who's the next victim? You psycho. Here's some other videos you might have missed. Click on them and binge all my videos and tell YouTube, you know what? I'm addicted to this stupid idiot.